All the flight details.
No. I can.
I've got the flight details if you need. So I know they've included checklists on the pad now.
Have they?
Yeah, I just brought it the preliminary.
Oh, nice. That's very sweet. Right. Does it? Presumably it doesn't check them off.
No, you have to manually check it. Once you get to the point the FMC comes on, I'll start programming the flight path and get the ATIS and stuff if you want to work with the rest.
Yeah, cool.
Sound.
Okay.
Right, have we got we've got ATIS online, we should have, shouldn't we? Oh, we've got clearance delivery and ground and tower. 132.97. Are you VATSIM connected?
Yep.
Cool, I'm just going to play the ATIS, so don't be alarmed if someone speaks at you.
Channel 1930 Zulu. This is Skipple Information Echo. Channel main landing runway 06 main takeoff runway 36 left. Transition level 40. Wind 030 degrees 8 knots variable between 330 and 06 degrees. Camo K. Temperature 82.0 QNH 1021 hectopascal. No significant change. End of information echo. Channel 9.
Sweet, of course it's 36 left. They bunged us over to the worst. You know the one with the really long taxi?
Yep.
It's that one.
Nice.
Alright, I'll get this, I'll get our clearance done into 1.97. Were they really quiet a second ago?
I don't know.
You make sure.
Equal 223, schedule delivery.
Okay, is anyone, I don't think Schiphol delivery's there, is it? By the sounds of that.
Sound like it.
Hello, C90 Romeo Bravo, information of the QNH 1008, on the ground, 11805, QNH 1008, that's 11805, C90 Romeo Bravo, good enough.
Have you got a fuel load?
Say again?
Have you got a fuel load on the sheet at all?
Fuel load, we need 5,800 kilos of fuel. You getting it loaded?
Yep.
Tidy. We're getting alright at this. Alright, let me see if they give us some clearance. Schiphol clearance delivery, good evening, Transavia 6609 at gate Delta 41 with information echo request IFR to Innsbruck.
Transavia 6609, good afternoon. You're placed to Innsbruck by the MD1 Victor departure, 36 left, initial climb flight level 60, your squawk 3151.
Depart runway 36 left, clear to 6000, squawk 3151. Could you repeat the departure, please?
Transavia 6609, of course, it's the MD1 Victor departure.
Yankee 1 Victor departure, Transavia 6609.
Transavia 6609, negative, it's the MD1 Victor departure.
Are you getting that?
No, I had the XATC chatter as well, so if I can hear that, I'm just switching it off.
Apologies, could you please send via text chat, Transavia 6609? There we go. Rendy 1 Victor. That's not what he was saying, I swear.
They always sound odd.
It's always the departure. That's the only bit I can never get.
Goedenavond, Air China Freighter 1740, request clearance to Liège.
Jesus, how loud was that? Can you speak, Neil?
Clear to Liège, Olympic 3 Victor departure, right 36 left, initial climb level 60, squawk 2126, Air China Freight 1740. Go go.
Right, how's everything coming? Hang on 2 seconds. Say again?
We were using before.
The checklist.
Tablets are too brief.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Fair enough, no worries. I'm trying to get a balance of all this audio, it's all a bit all over the shop.
KLM 1801, request KLM clinic with information echo. KLM standby.
Say again?
I could hear you and the XATC channel on top of it.
Ah.
So, don't have to switch it off.
I'm going to go to push to talk on Discord.
Okay.
Well, that would be good.
Air China 1040, ticket start. Tonight was it to is one information echoes on board and going to 121 small 8 for Air China Freight 1040, thank you and have a good evening.
Can you hear me on that?
Delivery KLM 19 and 3130.
Cool, I'm just going to go through and get this route put in.
Connect 121 and ground on 1218, thanks for your service and have a good evening, KLM 19 and 31.
KLM 1801, ready to copy. KLM 1801, clear to Munich via runway 1 Victor and climb 6,000 feet and squat 1,000.
Flight has slightly seated for departure.
We are fully ready.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
With information on the ground. KLM 1801, ready for pushback. KLM 101, KLM 1801, thank you, contact ground on 121.8.
What we got as air fuel weight as?
I think
43111.
43,111.
Cool, we'll go with that. Nearly.
Give us a shout when you've got it. I'll let the
130. So we're cleared to 6,000 to start with. We can only go up to 6,000 to start with, so I wouldn't back the cruise and altitude in there just yet. Ah, sorry, I forgot I need to push the talk now. We're only cleared up to 6,000 to start with, so
okay.
yeah, may as well just stick with that for now. Alright, compared to what we had the first time we did this, we've actually got a good distance and a good fuel level at the end, so I think we're onto a winner here.
Right, should be good to go.
Sweet, that was easy. I will. Shall I get some taxi clearances?
Let's go. Go for it. What should I do? I'll set a pushback.
Sweet.
Oh, no, that's not what I want.
What have you done?
I hit start service cruise. That's not what I wanted. I wanted ground
We're
services.
not going to get rid of them now, you know that.
I wanted ground services. Did the wrong button. Just checking that all the doors are closed. That's what I was looking for.
Right. Oh, hang on. I've got to do it.
Have you? Oh, right. Oh, does it happen on the master, does it?
Yeah, apparently so.
Okay, fair enough.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
It's nice of you to let me do it, though.
We'll give up.
Right, let me get some clearance for us. Schiphol ground, good evening. Transavia 6609 at gate Delta 41. Request push and start.
Transavia 6609, hello. Please at squawk 3151.
Apologies, squawk 3151, Transavia 6609. Did not do that. Schiphol ground, apologies, Transavia 6609, now squawking 3151, request push and start.
Transavia 6609, hello.
So apparently the stop zoom plugin doesn't work on Vulcan either.
Say again, mate, sorry, we just had a radio call. Apologies, please repeat, Transavia 6609.
Transavia 6609, the push and start is approved, QNH 1021.
Push and start approved, QNH 1021, many thanks, Transavia 6609. Karen, what do you say, mate? What do you say, mate?
That stop zoom plugin doesn't appear to be working either.
There's
Sure,
so
I've
much
still-
that just bombed with Vulcan.
I've still got it installed, but it doesn't seem to be doing it.
Do you want to set you to 1021 hectopascals your side?
Yep.
But we are good to go after that.
Where is it? Oh, there we go.
KLM 1801, ready for taxi.
What's going on? That's reading as HPA, but it's not.
KLM 1801, taxi to holding point, runway 36 left via Alpha and Quebec.
Okay, it's reversed. The hell?
Center.
It's showing us hectopascals on my side, I think we've got one of those issues.
1801,
Fair enough. Is it showing us hectopascals now?
via Alpha
My side it is, yeah. On my screen it is, yeah.
Runway at Whiskey 5.
Should be set now. I don't know what you're seeing on your end.
I'm seeing hectopascals 1021 on your side now.
223, ready for
Yeah,
push and
weird.
start at Echo
The like knob's reversed for changing the setting.
Oh, was it?
If you flip left, it moves right. If you flip it right, it moves left. It's proper confusing.
Of course they'd change, that makes perfect sense.
Transavia 6609, 6009 in Howling. How much time do you think you need for the push?
Transavior 6609, we're just ready to push now.
Did you get clearance in the end?
Thank you.
Yeah, he just asked if we can hurry up.
Oh right, I can't hear anyone.
Oh, can you not?
No.
Oh yeah, he's asked us to push and start now.
Hello, taxi to stand, Bernardo, 32, via Alpha 3.
Do you want to kick off the push and then
Yep.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Right, there we go. To be honest with you.
8851.
Sure, I can't hear anything.
Head off to get back to KLM. That's very simple.
you're definitely connected to VATSIM, right?
Yeah.
What was that? First speaker 223?
It's my sound device, hang on.
Speaker 223, you're on standby right now because the Transavia behind you is pushing back in the moment. So I'll call you back. Air China Freight 1040, contact approach 121.2.
Look, 2121.2, Air China Freight 1040, thank you for now.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
When 212 Alpha 60 like that.
You get random beeping.
Yes, mate. I actually think that's the truck outside.
Ah, never heard that before.
Transavia 6609, it is possible for you that you push back into Echo 2.
Yeah, service. Release parking brake. Tow connected and bypass bin in service. Release parking brake.
We've literally just started our push now. Would you like us to hold?
And you may start engine. And you may start engine.
Say again?
Transavia 6609, we're just pushing back now. We've already started. Would you like us to hold?
So,
Transavia
left and right
Hang
packs
on.
off.
Hang on, mate. I've got to do a radio call.
Yeah, no worries, I'll do this.
Transavia 6609, we're already pushing back. Would you like us to hold?
Transavia 6609, and next is you can continue your push and start.
Continue push and start. Affirmative. Transavia 6609. Sorry, mate. That got a bit crazy. All done.
For ground, Lufthansa 276 Golf 9 requesting a push and start. Lufthansa 276, good evening, push and start approved to you in engine 02. Push and start until finish 1021, Lufthansa 276, thank you.
Right, you're going to have to do with my just voice and everything, because this PTT stuff's confusing doing ATC as well.
Yeah, no
Push and
worries.
start approved, Big Bird 223.
Nice, we're looking good.
Please confirm into Alpha 10. To Alpha 10, push and start approved, Big Bird 223. Careful ground, good evening sir, Shamrock 321 with you. Shamrock 321, good evening. Welcome to Amsterdam taxi to stand Delta 3. Delta 3, Shamrock 321.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
KLM 1931, next approach, 121, this is 219. 112 and good evening, KLM 1931.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Right, let me know when you're good to go.
Yep. 2 seconds.
KLM very right onto Bravo. I can never get it right.
Well, I'll get the flaps and everything done.
Yep.
General 321, no worries. Bravo is anti-clockwise and Alpha is clockwise.
Tower disconnected and bypass then has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Let's go this side. Right, you good for taxi?
Yep. Just cleaning up the.
No worries at all.
Skip ground, very leaving from Freeman Golf to UVK Student.
Right.
Tempo 3, Papa Golf, Alpha to Amsterdam, taxi present Delta to Niner, via Bravo and Alpha Niner. Taxi present Delta 3 Niner, via Bravo and Alpha Niner, 3 Niner, from Freeman Golf.
Okay, should be good.
We've got an impatient British Airways plane, hang on.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just request taxi. Schiphol ground, Transavia 6609, request taxi.
First, speed 223, when are you starting? Speedbird 223, we were gonna wait for him to pass alcohol repush. And then Speedbird 223, thank you. Transavia 6609, taxi to going runway 36 left via Bravo and Charlie and Whiskey 5, also runway 36 left.
Taxi to holding point runway 36 left, arrival Bravo and Charlie, cross runway 36 centre, Transavia 6609.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Right. She'll have to guide because I've not got
That's fine, I've got us on the
toolkit or anything running.
got us on the old map, so you wanna go straight down here. He said Bravo and Charlie, didn't he?
KLM 1801, request a frequency change.
Bravo, Charlie. Okay, Whiskey 5, fine.
121, this one to KLM 1801, thank you.
So you want to go up here? I'll tell you when.
Hold on, KLM, sorry. Lufthansa 276, request taxi.
Lufthansa 276, taxi to holding point runway 36 left via Bravo and Charlie and Whiskey 5, close to runway 36 left.
So if you want to hang a 45 degree left up here onto Alpha 13.
Okay.
And then you want to cross Alpha, go straight across, and then you want to take a left onto Bravo.
Okay, left off Bravo, yeah?
Yeah, hang a left onto Bravo. It's all coming flooding back, mate.
It is.
How's Vulcan running?
Yeah, it's looking alright at the moment.
Cool, then we got this for a while actually.
Oh, yeah, this is where we got bored last time and done a bit of speeding, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. There's no one to race this time. Oh, hang on. And there's no one to race at the moment. You can say hello to Adam if you want. Adam's watching.
Hello, Adam.
He said, this ain't no Cavalon. He literally can't take the man out of the gyrocopter.
Definitely isn't.
Ooh,
Shamrock
we got
321, we're on the stand and we're closing down. Thanks for the service. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Shamrock 321.
wow, he was so Irish it hurts. Can you hear VATSIM now?
Yeah, I can actually.
Amazing. Who's this above? We got, is that Air France? No. Not sure who that is. Oh, he's on the IVAO network, I think. See on my map. So at the end of here, when I tell you, we're going to hang a 90-degree right onto Charlie.
Okay.
And up there, we're going to turn left onto Whiskey 5, which crosses runway 36 centre. And then it should all become familiar to you.
I'm sure it won't.
This is our favourite taxi. Yeah? It's our favourite taxi.
It's one of the longest.
Can you see the aircraft in front of us?
Nope.
You can't see the aircraft in front of us?
Nope.
Interesting.
We're about to drive into somebody.
Yeah, hold off a minute. If he's not on VATSIM, I'm not sure where he's coming from.
It might well be on VATSIM. I don't. Do I need to update the CSL stuff to get Vulcan traffic or?
Yeah, yes, you would. No, as long as you got the latest X-Pilot,
I've got the latest X-Pilot.
then you should be good.
Okay. I'm not seeing anyone.
You've got a Lufthansa in front of us, so just hold off for a minute. Actually, no, you're good. I'll tell you when you're getting too close.
Okay.
I'll be like leading a blind pilot.
Yeah.
So you
Brake. Speed up a bit.
yeah. So you see the signs for Charlie. We're turning right here.
Yep.
That British Airways aircraft's following us as well.
Nice. We still got the Lufthansa in front. Or...
Yes. He's just turning onto Whiskey 5 now. So the next left we want to take, he's just turned left. So that gives us.
So we want to take that as well.
Yeah, we want to take that left across 36 centre. So when I input negative version of X-Pilot on to get the aircraft showing, I actually installed a C redistributable.
Okay.
I think it's 2015, the usual rubbish. Yeah, so hang left here, mate.
Maybe I'm missing one of those or something. Then, 'cause I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, we're going to cross this runway. It's quite pretty, this nightfall.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to see Innsbruck.
No, definitely not.
Chat, I wonder if they're going to give us the straight in rather than the visual.
Yeah, because it'll be night time. It'll be a straight in, won't it?
Yeah. Which makes our lives a bit easier.
Yeah.
Right, back it off a minute.
Via Bravo and Alpha 13. Negative via Alpha 12.
Bravo Alpha 12, stand Echo 24, KLM 894. Thank you very much.
Germania 190, runway located, and we are on the Sierra 4 radar protection. Germania 190, practice at Hotel 6.
Be interested to see if this aircraft appears on VATSIM in terms of when he requests takeoff.
Alpha 19,
Yeah, hold it off a minute. We're getting a bit close.
Germania 190, stand Hotel 6.
Hotel 6. Okay, carry on max speed or?
Yeah, it's fine for now. He's kind of slowed down as well. No, it's not long before they normally hand us over to tower, so. Why is he slowed down so much? When you connect to VATSIM, it clears out any built-in traffic, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I've not seen any traffic at all.
On the airport at all?
Nothing.
Interesting. To be honest, there's nothing showing on. Let me have a look on VAT map just to make sure. So I've had it before where SIM toolkit doesn't show. Oh yeah, I'm seeing you on okay, yeah, he is shown on that map,
Okay.
but he's not showing a SIM Toolkit Pro. But yeah, we're following at a nice steady pace right now.
Okay. I'll keep it as.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. Thank you so much. Okay.
Contact approach 121.2 Transavia 6609. It doesn't like scrolling quickly, these radios.
Keeper 223, apologies, we've been disconnected in 06.
We hang on a left on any of these.
No, just keep it going straight for now. Slow down a minute. Tidy.
06 runway 06, clear land with 020 degrees, Arnold. Runway 36, clear land, runway 60.
Are you okay to keep creeping? Or?
Yeah, keep going for he's accelerated.
Okay.
Yeah, we go up here, go around 90 degrees to the left. Yeah, you're good now. You're good. He's plenty ahead. Okay, this makes sense. On SIM Toolkit Pro is a massive delay, and he's showing us like back behind us.
KLM 1801.
Okay.
Question KLM 1801, contact Amsterdam 125.75.
Follow this round to the left.
KLM 1801, contact on 125.75. Thank you.
How far ahead is he here?
He's ages away. He's basically runway.
Okay. I'll speed up with him.
Yeah. I think we're on the right frequency. I'm sure he's 121.2.
November 276, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff with 020 degrees Arnold.
I'm just going to contact him on them.
Yeah. Is it straight on?
Yeah, straight on.
Yeah.
Schiphol approach, Transavia 6609 at runway 36 left, ready for takeoff.
Runway 6609, departing the Malta Airport 30, runway 36 left, figure 4 behind.
Hold behind the departing aircraft, runway 36 left, Victor 4, Transavia 6609. So hold at this holding point coming up.
Yep. Do you want to set in the head-in? I haven't done that yet, actually.
No worries.
EG 472, runway 06, clear on land, wind 020 degrees Arnold.
I swear I can hear all the pilots really well, but I can't hear the controllers.
The one person you actually want to hear.
Yeah, hold it short, yeah. Nicely done, sir.
Alright. I think we should pretty much be good to go.
Yeah, once they give us the go ahead, we are. So we need runway lights on. Continuous engine. Lights on. TRA. Auto throttle armed. VNav, LNav. I think that's it, mate.
Yep. Sweet. Right. Flaps set ready. Okay. You'll have to let me know when we get clearance, because I can't hear him again, mate.
Oh, no one's speaking, mate.
But I haven't heard the last couple of calls.
Ah, fair enough, no worries.
When you were speaking to him a minute ago.
No worries.
Seems to like drop in and out for some reason, I don't know.
Let's line up.
Follow 276 identified, climb level 130.
Final 130, Sunset.
I'm pretty sure they gave us clearance to.
So there's 609, runway 3 left, clear for takeoff.
Right, I know.
20 degrees, 9 knots.
Clear for takeoff, 36 left, Transavia 6609. Thanks for your help. Adam said it's alright, we've got Neil look at the controls. Bulletproof.
He hasn't seen it yet.
He's about to. Alright. 40%. Toga.
Good to go.
Good to go. Rotate.
That's a great.
Okay, it's coming up.
Clean her up when ready.
Yeah, nose is coming down. So we'll start speed up and I'll bring up the old flaps. Nicely done, that was smooth. That scenery is lovely.
Does look good.
Flaps coming up. Let me know when you want autopilot.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Autopilot on.
No for ATC, onder de Unicom, beleid. Unicom.
Speed set 250.
Only frame drops or anything yet, so.
No, I'm running 72 frames a second.
Sorry, 609 identified, climb level 130.
She'll see how well what performs.
Alright.
6609, climb level 130.
Up to 130, 6609. What's going on with this aircraft? Standard?
Getting a bit high, isn't he?
That is a lovely departure this evening.
It's looking good. That was nice, huh? Hopefully we'll get a nice approach in as well.
Only hope. Going to Unicom, Transavia 6609. Thanks for your help. Of course we're on Unicom now.
We have manpower until Innsbruck.
Till Innsbruck probably, so we can just do our own thing now.
This is where it all goes wrong.
We got this. We are pros at this approach now. We've done it wrong so many times. We now have to do it right.
It's just by the law of averages, it's got to happen at some point.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, might as well go up to 37,000 now. Why are we going down?
Where are we going down?
What is going on with this aircraft? It's not another one of these again, is it?
It's just doing its own thing for no apparent reason.
Autopilot keeps disconnecting.
Got any input from anywhere, is it?
Oh, I've got the checklist out. I don't want the checklist out. Do you want to manually fly it up whilst we sort this out?
Yeah, I can do. I'll straighten up my view so I can see what I'm doing.
Right, let's try some LNAV and VNAV.
That is better. It's liking the nose up.
Yeah, we might have to bring that down a bit because we're slowing down drastically.
Yeah, let me take control for a minute while it's all fiddling.
Have we got a trim out of sync or something?
Something's got a bit funky in there.
Yeah, you fly manually while I have a look at this.
Yeah.
We've got the same version as Ebo, haven't we?
Yep. Is it 340.27 or something like that? Whatever you sent me the other day.
Yeah. Let me just make sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruise altitude, for your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is on, please keep your seatbelt
Definitely one of
fastened
those at the
in case we
moment.
experience unexpected rough air. Also remember to use caution when opening overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. We've now reached an altitude where it is safe to use approved electronic devices.
I don't know how to get rid of that checklist now, it's just floating in midair. That's to do
Please
with
be
that.
reminded that the regulations prohibit the use of cellular network services during the flight. After the meal service, duty-free sales will begin. The catalog in your seat pocket describes the merchandise available today. We accept all major credit cards, U.S. dollars, and other currencies for duty-free purchases. Due to security regulations, we'd like to remind you about restrictions to carry on baggage containing
Right.
gels or creams.
Is that trimmed out like that?
Yep.
Okay, fine, let's try getting this thing in. Right. Is there some...
Changing the vertical speed.
I was, yeah.
It's just flashing at minus 100 for me.
Oh, is there a sync issue here?
It's going back to nothing. Like every time I stop hearing clicking, the screen just goes back to blank again. It's reading minus 400 now.
Voila.
What about if I try and change it?
Try and change
From
it.
control.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll like reset yours or something. No.
No?
Still doing the same weird flashing.
Right. Let's try... Right, is yours showing autopilot on?
Yep.
So,
Right. Leave it for a second and see if it levels out now. Are you still changing it? Or?
I'm not touching anything.
Okay. It's constantly
As
clicking.
we go.
Oh, it's gone off now.
As we go. As we go.
There we go. Stop now.
Is it?
Yeah, but we're climbing past.
I'm going to put up to 37,000. Is that spinning up to 37,000 for you?
Yeah, that is going up. So try setting it to something like 25. See if it will hold that. You know, a few thousand above. Right,
Trying to get the nose down slightly.
Yeah, see if it actually holds it when it gets there. Because
Right.
the vertical speed stopped going mental now. So interesting to see if it's like sorted itself out.
I click altitude hold. As soon as I click altitude hold, it just brings itself out again.
Okay.
Is that showing altitude on hold for you?
Yep, stayed on now.
Mine's off.
Oh, what the
You might just have to manually fly this.
Okay.
Whilst we work out what's going on.
Well, we're going up 37,000 now, aren't we? So
As we go.
Mine's showing 190 knots.
good for the moment. Oh yeah, true, we are, aren't we? That's
Oh, my autopilot is going insane.
We are passenger
Is it?
Escobar. Passenger Escobar. This is in regards to a special meal.
And now we're going
Please
down.
Identify yourself to
What
a
the hell?
flight attendant.
Going on there?
Passenger Escobar, please.
Why are we going down at 2?
Okay, okay.
Have we got a broken plane?
I don't think so.
We're in cloud, I can't work out which way we're pointing right now.
We're still on course, so. Yeah, we'll not hold.
As we go.
Okay, so I can see that.
My autopilot's gone crazy as well. Right, let's switch it all off.
Vertical speed's on now for me.
Right. Autopilot is off apart from the auto throttle is armed.
Yeah, everything is off for me.
That's what you're seeing, yeah?
Yeah, everything is off.
Alright, so we go speed on.
Yeah.
LF.
LNAV's on.
And let's roll up the speed. Altitude a bit. Altitude hold.
Altitude hold is on.
Alright. Command A is on.
It is.
Right, let's see what it does.
As we go.
This looks better.
As we go. As we
Well,
go.
that's going to rocket past it, I think, man. Oh, no, no.
Why are we showing like 1,200 feet a minute, but it's barely climbing?
Oh, nice, it's working now.
Is it?
Yes, it's targeting 28,000, I think. Maybe not. It looked like it was dropping the nose then.
It's performing better than it was before,
Yeah, seems to be.
so we just go with this.
Yeah, let's just go with this. Let's offer up
As we
to
go.
37. I think maybe don't use the vertical speed. That seems to be what kills it.
Is it? Okay. Might
That's
have-
that's just gone again now. It's just flashed, and then it's axe off.
every time. It's alright, everyone in the back is just suffocated. That's alright, we're fine. We've definitely turned off the hypoxia thing. This is what happens when you don't do it in months.
Yeah, and when you don't actually go through the checklist properly.
Yeah, we got a bit rushed with they were getting really snotty on the ATC. Just as we started our pushback, he asked us if we could push back somewhere else.
What, a different airport?
We just push back to Innsbruck, it's fine. Let's hope this calms down at 37,000. Right. Right. Adam's not impressed with our skipping the checklists.
No.
No, it's
I'm not surprised.
no, that was a big fail on our part. The cabin altitude warning's gone down though, so I reckon we've
Yeah, we've managed to keep everyone alive, I think.
although we have got door warnings.
What, sorry?
We have got door warnings lit up.
Door warnings?
Yeah.
I don't say that's out of sync as well. I checked that before we took off and they were all closed.
Let's just assume it's out of sync. I think
Could
that's
be why it's really dodgy. The doors open.
the drag. I mean, it's a bit cloudy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very cloudy. Yeah, they're all showing closed.
Is it cloudy for you, or is it just my scenery's not working? I've just got grey.
True, actually. Yeah, if you look on your alley tab, assuming it's synced with mine, it will show us closed on there.
Well, I've got half of locked, three as open.
Open? Ah, they say closed on mine.
I think when it says closed, it's the trigger to close them. The rest of mine say locked. I don't want to look outside at the aircraft right now. I tell you what, I am going to go for a walk through the cabin.
Go and shout at the camera when I shut the doors.
I'll tell you if the doors are open and gone.
They're not now.
Oh, you closed them. So over the wings are closed. It hasn't got to the point in the live stream yet that I'm still in the cockpit of the live stream.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hang on, I'm at the back of the plane now. Okay, I've done a visual inspection of the aircraft.
Nice.
Everything
Real
is
good.
everything's closed now. Yeah. It's looking very nice over the wing though with lights.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a seat.
Let me see if have we got all the lighting on now.
Is the scenery? Can we see now out the cockpit?
No, it's just black clouds.
So outside to the left and right, there is definitely no clouds.
Really?
Is our windscreen fogged up? Is there some? Yeah, hang on. Window heat wasn't on. That'll do it. We should be fine in a minute.
Right, looks like autopilot's working now.
Autopilot's working. The window heat's now on, so we should be able to see something in a minute. It's not cloudy.
That really just looks like clouds.
It does. Adam has confirmed the doors are definitely closed.
Good, good.
He wants us to find the nice attendant with the short brown hair.
Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Right, autopilot's not working, it's still behind us.
I could do altitude hold. Yeah, whack altitude hold on.
Don't like that either.
This is going to be a long flight.
You see an altitude hold on?
Off.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Shut all down again and we'll start.
Shut all down again. Alright. Lead. And I'll have altitude hold.
Altitude hold's off for me now.
Hang on. Wasn't it off anyway?
It's on now.
Right, you toggle it?
Off.
Should we try doing a quick start co-pilot disconnect and reconnect?
Okay, turn it all off. Quickly disconnect and reconnect.
Alright. Yeah,
Okay.
all off on mine.
And they're all off on mine now, so disconnect. Turn it all off on yours, then reconnect.
This will be interesting because we're moving, so I'm not sure how this will work. back in the room.
Back in the room. Nice.
Right. Speed.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Yeah.
Altitude hold.
Yeah.
And a.
Still kicks it out. And we're still climbing.
They're all showing on for me.
We're all showing on.
Yep.
Why are we at 39,000 feet then?
Because we've already passed 37. I'm just going to nose us down a bit because clearly it's just going a bit crazy. Isn't it?
I wonder if it's a bad smart co-pilot config.
It doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem brilliant, I've got to say. Still can't see anything out the windows.
So it's getting better. It's going to make for an interesting approach if our windows are fogged up. So if I use up arrow to move up in the seat, I can see out the windows. Like I can see the scenery below.
Oh, here we go. I can see something here. I think we were in cloud.
How are we looking? We're holding at 38,200 feet.
Yeah. Kind of just going to let it drift down slowly, but it's not actually going down.
I was going to say, we've got 37,000 feet. What's a few thousand feet between friends? We'll just sit here.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in uncontrolled airspace, and if we get to controlled airspace, we'll just request an altitude increase. We'll do it the backwards way.
It's flying very
Odd.
erratically.
Right. I don't know what we should expect at Innsbruck in terms of.
Is Innsbruck still showing online?
No.
As we go.
Online, yeah, it's interesting. Oh.
Is it behaving?
It's doing it.
Jesus,
I don't touch anything.
that's only taken us a few hundred miles to get it to actually behave like the plane it should. And we can see out the windows again.
Hey.
It's excellent news. Right.
Once again, from the flight deck, seatbelt signs off. You're free to move about. Please remember while sleeping to keep the seatbelts fastened. We'll update you once you start our descent. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Can you hear the random American speaking?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Not just me though. Cool, just checking out ATC. Loads of people online tonight.
So there's loads online.
Yeah.
Nice.
What I'm going to quickly do is check the charts for LOWI just to make sure what the. I don't. Let me have a look at that map to see who's. To see if we should what approach we should expect.
I love the fact that it sounded like you were getting a massive pointer out or something when you said that.
I got my documents. I was grabbing my laptop just to check it out. And turn the light on because I realised we'd sat in the dark. Right, where's Austria on the map? We should know we're going there. Innsbruck. Okay, no one at Innsbruck is online. There is someone going into Innsbruck. It looks like he's going 08.
Okay.
But at the moment the airspace is completely uncontrolled and there's no tower online, so we should be good just to make it up.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. So we going to go for the straight in, or are we going to go? What do you feel like?
Depends if you want to land or.
So if you want to make it.
But if you want to make it, then we go straight in.
All
If you
right,
want to 50-50 it, then we'll take the crazy approach along the mountain.
all right, we'll do the ILS into runway 26.
I don't mind chancing it.
No, let's.
The crazy approach is always a fun one, so
It is always the fun one. I
we
mean,
could always do a go around and then come straight in again.
this is true. I mean, we've got an unflyable aircraft, so what can go?
Exactly. What could go wrong?
So departures. I just try to remember this arrival. You know what? Let's do the lock DME.
Okay.
So Rattenberg, we want to be at least 9,500.
I remember that one.
Shall I start programming it in?
Rattenberg when we were at like 20,000.
We're essentially doing a high altitude bombing run over Innsbruck, circling. Right. Shall I start programming it in?
Okay, fair.
Let's get some lights on the subject. There we go. Nice. Where's our route? I forgot to use this thing. Right. We're going to Rattenberg. And then we want to go to... Oh yeah, OEV. That was never... We could never find that.
Yeah, we could never find it, could we?
No. Oh, we got it now.
Nice.
Let me just make sure... Yeah, it hasn't affected that fuel, so it's not like in America or something, that waypoint. I'll quickly step through the plan. I always forget how to step on this thing. Ah, legs, that was it. Rattenberg OEV. Yeah, okay, cool.
Nice.
So at Rattenberg, we want to be at flight level. I'm just going to put some restrictions in so we know what we're doing. 095 or above. I think so. Cool. So it knows where our top of descent is now.
Nice.
OEV. We are going to do, which approach are we going to do? This is it. We're going to do the special circling procedure. So from OEV, to Absam.
Yeah, so I remember that.
You remember that one?
Start to make the turn at Amsterdam, don't you?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I'm sure that people are going to be screaming at the way I'm doing this, but here we are. Oh no, that's wrong. That is.
Yeah, that doesn't look right.
So, where's we need to program this in? So it was Rattenberg. Right. So I'll just. Yeah, OEV's too far, so we need to remove that. I remember how to do this now. So we need to do our fix of Rattenberg, and we want to go out on the 210. And then OEV. At least we've got that one now. A distance of 21. turn to 255. Oh no, we don't. What's the opposite of 255? $7.75. Yeah, it's more like it.
Malaysia, let's get from the flight deck, seatbelt signs off, and you're free.
Sorry, mate, that wrong.
Yeah, I thought.
I'll be needing that later.
Yeah. So I forgot how to set this approach up, so we're just going to have to go with it, but I'm pretty sure we've got the majority and the rest of it's just visual.
Yeah.
So I've put a restraint in, but it hasn't given us a top of descent.
Yeah, I was just looking. So it should be 120.
We'll have to calculate it. So let me do a calculation to work out what we need to start. So we've got so we need to know ground speed, don't we? What's our ground speed? 458 knots.
So 458 for me. Is going to go crazy again. I'll be doing that to change.
I'm scared to do it, in all honesty. So we've got initial altitude of 37,000 feet. Target altitude is 12,000 feet. Indicated airspeed. We're not worried about, actually worried about ground speed, aren't we? We need to cover the distance, and distance is 120 miles.
Basically where we're at then. Just 20.
Yeah, we'll have to start descending soon. I reckon. Start descending in about 40 miles.
Okay, yeah.
That is an absolute guess on my behalf, because the old calculator is not doing its thing.
So it's in toolkit.
No, it's the one in Sim Toolkit.
I think it's got some stuff in there, isn't it? I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it for a while, to be fair.
It's got a wind calculator.
Overall, so.
Wind calculator, that's it. No, there's no. Right. Cruise altitude 37,000 feet. Target altitude 12,000 feet. So none of the top of descent calculators I'm using are working.
Awesome. Probably because we're past it, we can't calculate it.
Probably. Should we start descending?
Should be fine, I reckon, but we can always step it now.
So by BAVAX, we want to be at 12,000 feet, which is the second. So whack it down to 12 and we'll get the arc to sit on BAVAX.
Yeah, we can always.
Oh yeah, we're a bit further ahead than that. Oh, there's a massive cloud and rain coming into Innsbruck as well. Someone else is coming into Innsbruck as well, so I'll keep an eye on where he's going.
Are you sure an altitude hold on or off?
Yeah, on.
Okay, so I.
So if you whack the level change button,
We'll stay there, isn't it?
it should then start our descent. That's going to do it as quick as possible, I think. So let's wait for the arc to come up. This is where we find the arc is so past Innsbruck.
Thanks.
Doing 2,700 feet a minute of descent. And if you left the cockpit.
Yeah, I just wandered off from it.
Alright, enjoy.
Right.
Alright.
Is your vertical speed looking like it's actually staying on?
No.
Mine stayed lit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's your set at 2,600 feet?
So I've changed the vertical speed to minus 1,500. It doesn't look like it's actually doing it though.
No, it is coming back
It's coming
at its own at its own pace, isn't it?
Yeah, it's slowly pulling back. Yeah, it's doing it, I think. Let's go for 2,003.
Go for it.
I reckon that'll probably be back as that. Always saying that.
We've got no arc appearing, have we?
No. I've got nothing on the MD to show.
Let me just.
Yeah, it is actually observing the vertical speed, so.
What are you, 2,100?
2,000. No, fascinating, I think. Oh, how it's doing. Oh, hang on. Got that. Yeah, right, we have an arc. We're going to be well ahead of it because it's not actually observing the vertical speed at all.
So what we are?
Just try it. The arc. So at minus 1,700, we pretty much hit it bang on. So we're going to be ahead of it anyway.
Okay, fine.
Same thing.
Yeah.
2,000 and we'll see what it does. It does seem to be trying to target it, but it's not holding it.
Yeah, mine's showing 2,200. 2,200.
Yeah.
I'm not American. 2,250.
I love that. The clouds are literally just switching on and off.
There's actually a couple.
Like, you're in cloud, you're out of cloud. It's just like...
There's a couple of people coming into Innsbruck, so I'm just going to keep an eye on which runway they're using.
Okay.
I mean, let me check the METAR for LOWI. Yeah. 08. Wind direction is 100 at 4 knots, so we'll take a headwind at 08. Hang on. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I probably am about this. When it says 100 at 4 knots, is that the wind going from 100 or towards 100?
Towards 100, isn't it?
So that might give us a...
No, it's from, isn't it? I think. From 100. Adam will know. He's still watching.
I can't tell. We need his valuable input.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from, isn't it?
Okay, so 08. Right, so we got heavy cloud cover, a dodgy airplane, and an approach we're not too familiar with, and I can't work out the windfall. So let's.
Fine.
It's all about having fun, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I can't see an arc. Have you got an arc?
Yeah, it's just before balance.
It's not shown on mine.
Oh, weirdness was sinking.
Right, before the next flight, we're gonna have a test of all.
It just seems to randomly glitch, though, doesn't it? That's the problem.
It's almost like it drops a drops a load of packets or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I suppose it's UDP, isn't it?
Yeah. So it could very well be dropping stuff. Not ideal.
We need like a firewall monitor running whilst we do this.
Hopefully you get an invite for MS 2020.
I've literally been checking every day because I read something to say that they're going to be.
Yeah. They've said that that's what they're going to focus on, like now. So it's getting the next batch of alpha invites now. So
Tidy.
they've got multiplayer stuff on there. I don't think there's any shared stuff yet, but I think it's going to be native on our end. So
Yeah? That'd be awesome. That'd be so much better. I mean, this isn't bad when it works.
yeah.
So I just had a warning pop up on my screen saying problem loading the Innsbruck scenery, so this is going to go well.
Oh dear.
There was just a button, there was no other button, it just said understood. That's all I could press. So it's like, it's almost like you're agreeing, you're signing your life away.
Yeah. You will be landing with no seat.
Yeah.
Could look interesting on the video.
Well, watch it back, see what happens. So we're not far from Bavak, so then we're going to start a turn into the mountains.
Let the fun happen.
There's quite a few aircraft at. I need to have a look at the map. I need to see which runway they are going for. It's this guy here, he's at 3,700 feet doing 155 knots. I'm going to keep an eye on the runway because we might have to change our plans.
Okay.
That's the thing, you can go off the weather But what if people aren't used to real world weather? And also, people tend to just do what they want.
Yeah.
I'm half tempted just to do our approach anyway, because no one else is going to be around.
Yeah, if there's no one else there, then shall I do it?
On Sim Toolkit, it's got our time left 15 minutes on this flight. It's a good descent route actually, that's nice done. I couldn't remember what waypoint he wanted this low by.
Yeah. So,
I'm struggling to find any decent charge, so I thought at least be early.
See if it actually stops when it gets to 12,000.
It's not going to, is it?
Be the next challenge. I've set it to altitude hold now, so
There is an aircraft in front of us, 10,000 feet below us.
nice. Let's hope it stops at 12,000. Why is he so low?
Can you see him on the ND?
No.
It's not appearing on the ND as an aircraft.
No.
We're going to have to sort this out. He's just before Bavax.
That's we go.
This ain't gonna stop. Keep going, I think, can I?
Yeah. Right, altitude hold on.
No, going again. Yeah, it's on.
It's doing that.
Is it off for you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alright, hang on then. All off.
How is it this? It must be a.
No. Right, I'll take it back up.
Stick at 11,000. I would. We're above 9,500, so it shouldn't cause any issues coming over the mountains.
See. Did actually. Vertical speed keeps turning on for some reason.
It's not even showing us on mine.
Are you showing altitude hold on now?
No, it's off.
Fuck's sake.
You might just fly this manually, mate.
Yeah, I'll just do it manually.
Ah, I can see why he's low. There's an airport down to our left.
Who was that? Oh, fair enough.
EDDM, isn't that Dusseldorf? No. Should we do altitude hold? Actually, if you whack VNAV on, it should adhere to the restriction I've put.
Can't turn it on.
It was just on. Oh, it just disconnects.
It's not turning on for me at all.
Do you want to turn it all off, disconnect, and SimSmart Copilot come back in again?
Everything's off on mine. Let me disconnect and then turn it all off on yours.
Right.
Okay, I'm disconnected.
So everything's off. Allow. Yeah.
Right. Altitude hold. Flying in, mate.
Are you flying?
I am now, yeah, because it's just going in. Taking us up to 14,000.
ATC are going to have fun with us.
Look at our flight profile, it'll be all over the joint. It's just, I'll just do the altitude manually for the moment.
If we can get towards 11,000 feet, then whack altitude hold. If we can hold it at 11,000.
I tried altitude hold, it just turns back off again. That's the one that shows on for me but off for you, and then the other way around.
It must. I reckon this
either.
This must be a funky smart copilot config.
It's gotta be. They've got weird clouds flashing below me as well. So I'm not sure what's going on there.
About to start our turn into the mountain. About to start turn towards the mountains. This is never an hour flight, is it?
No.
Okay, so we're coming back onto profile now. We're 1,800 feet below profile, 1,700.
Don't know what the hell's going on, but I've got clouds flashing on all the scenery.
Mine's stable at the moment.
Properly screwed.
So you doing altitude manually?
Yep. I can keep it about 11-ish, around there.
Right. Oh shit, I forgot to check which runway these chaps are using. I think someone's just done a missed approach.
Just what's right?
I think someone's just done a missed approach.
That'd be us soon.
He's speeding away from Innsbruck, even though it's marked as his destination.
Nice.
In the direction that we are coming from.
Oh, awesome.
See how it goes. So we've got terrain radar on. That should help us somewhat. Oh, have you got it to hold?
No, I'm doing it.
That is some steady hands, my friend.
It's just trimmed at the moment. I think I'm not actually able to adjust.
At least we've got weather as well. We've got weather appearing and wind, which is not.
Yeah, quite interesting like that. Crazy clouds.
What's your wind direction showing on yours?
It's like a disco. Head on. 168, 13 knots.
Okay, at least we've got synced weather, which normally when we sync from me, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think it all depends on what setting you've got X-Plane on itself. And then it seems to, if you've got like smart copilot injecting, but then you've also got it set to anything other than seemingly manual weather,
Right.
Just goes nuts, just seems to like fight it.
Right, we are about 30 miles from Rattenberg.
What altitude needs to be at for Rattenberg?
Let's have a look. So on the legs, Rattenberg, it says well, I've got 130 or above, so I'm going to put flight level. It's 9500 or above. That's not how you type it. It's 095 as well. So we'll, at the decel point, we'll start accelerating down to 250 knots to go below 10,000 feet. It's turning, and then we'll start our descent down to 9,500, probably in about 20 miles. So at, you get the chart up. So Rattenberg, we're going to head to 210, so I'm going to whack the heading of 210 in, so it's ready. So as soon as we hit Rattenberg, smack heading select. And it should put us on the right course.
If it works.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if altitude hold is on now, because I'm not having to adjust this at all.
It's really stable.
I'm going to knock this down a little bit to see. It's showing off for me, but I don't know.
It's showing off for me as well.
Okay.
So if you whack level change,
I'm
what?
gonna see. It immediately turns off. I was trying to turn on altitude hold.
is it because we're already there?
Surely it should just stay on though. We set it to like 10.5. Is that showing on for you now?
It's staying on for me.
Staying off. Okay.
Is it staying on for you?
Stayed on, but it's not doing anything.
So I don't think altitude hold is. I don't think it's like the Airbus. I think for you have to do altitude hold, then use vertical speed. I think.
It's not actually syncing as being on for you though, is it?
So altitude hold is off now. It's
Even
on.
now, it's still off.
No, it's on now.
Oh, it's showing on now. Okay. Because it didn't sync a minute ago, did it?
So try dialing in a
So if I
vertical.
hit level change now, it should
That's
drop
the
us.
So it's throttling back.
Should drop us to 10.5.
Yeah, it's throttling back, ready to put the nose down. Big. And level change is as quick as possible.
That's the go.
It never
I
seems.
wonder if it's going to stop at 10.5 then.
Nope.
No, I didn't think it would. It seems a bit screwy.
So if we go up to 10.5 again, then we'll dial in 10,000 feet and try. Now we're coming to Rattenberg in 15 miles, so.
Probably not the best time to be playing around with it. But
So you want to drop us down to 9.5? I'll get on the old messages. Right. So everyone knows our intentions now.
going in hot. Oh, we need to drop our speed back.
So there's no aircraft inbound to Innsbruck or there. The only one showing online is Neil Sutton.
I don't know who that is.
No, I wouldn't trust him. Right, as soon as we go over Rattenberg, I'm going to whack head and select.
Okay. Really could do with having trim set up for this. I was just nudge the nose up and down to try and. I don't know any trim buttons.
It seems to be trimming automatically.
Yeah. It's really erratic though in terms of like there's a massive dead zone before it actually moves and then it jumps.
Well, we'll do a test flight one evening just to get all this ironed out. See, on VATSIM there's no one at this airport, but on IVAO it's packed.
Right, have we got speed for Rattenberg?
No. We're just 250 because below 10,000 as far as I'm aware. Let me check.
The fairway farming, just wondering when we want to start slowing down there.
So 18.2 from OEV. Hang on, let me put a fix in. No, we don't want to turn. Heading select. Why is it still turning, Neil?
It goes to 210.
Looks like it's going to go past it. Oh no, it's leveling out.
Really?
Cool. So when we get to the first dotted,
Right. What's it doing? Did you hit altitude hold?
no,
It looked like it tries to come on, but then it just goes down. It's proper screwed that one.
you see this where this first circle intersects.
Hang on, just trying to get our altitude.
Oh, it's doing. I forgot we're on I forgot we're on head and select. You do the altitude. I'll do the heading.
Okay. What's that? Altitude quiet. What's that just came on that?
Where? Can you see the mountains now?
Primary display just came up, altitude required, stop. Is that gonna do?
It looks like it's hold it. Can I hold it?
Oh, I think it might be holding.
What's it doing?
Yes, it's holding.
Okay, so we're going to turn to 255 here.
Alright. No, it's lost it again.
It's alright. Wouldn't you see the second circle
Second circle. How you doing?
on the ND? The second.
Oh, yeah.
So now we're good to start our descent down.
Alright, okay.
So you should be able to get to fly it in from here. And then so ABSAM is, how far is that from OEV?
What's the target altitude for OEV?
OEV 18.2 from OEV. We should be at 9,005. We can start a descent of. It's anyone's guess, really. At OEV, we want to be at 3,500.
Right, okay.
Ah, you can see the airport now. Let me roll down 3,500 to get a marker.
Allegedly descend next time.
Yeah, you should be able to start your descent now. I'm going to start slowing us down as well, because we should be fully configured before we make the turn.
Yep.
Can't remember how to use this. There we go. Right.
Unless the flat's down as we go. So I can,
We're going to do a flat 40 approach just to give us as much manoeuvrability as possible.
yep.
Hang on, we got traffic showing below us. He's new. Oh, that's, hang on. Let me get the speed brakes out a bit.
I was literally just about to say the same thing.
Of course we're going into clouds. I think we'll have to descend a bit quicker than that, dude. I think.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
Actually,
Right, I'll do the bits and pieces. A bit later than we should have, but
how?
I've got flashing clouds all over now.
Yeah, me. What's going on there? Oh, there we go.
Right. Now, do you want to pull nose up? Start your visual to the left. If we start slowing down, I'll start bringing everything out. You can start going to the left now, towards the mountains. And this is why you don't do it at night.
Yeah, what mountains?
Yeah, because the airport's just to the bottom right there.
Yeah, I just spotted it there.
2500.
It's alright, we'll slow down in time.
Oh, we're still standard as well.
Fuck.
What should we go for?
Terrain.
Yeah, that's fine.
Terrain. Terrain.
Where that yellow blob is,
Terrain.
it's kind of where we want to be aiming.
Terrain.
I'm going to start slowing us down now.
Terrain. Terrain.
Anyone approach Pittsburgh? Is everyone landing 26, of course?
Nope.
Go on for the right.
Are we climbing again?
Are you Lufthansa or are you...
I'm going to disconnect us from the network just so we don't mess with them.
Terrain. Terrain. Terrain.
So we're going to start your turn and descent now.
Terrain.
We got full lights on.
Huh?
We got full lights on.
Lights?
1,000 feet, stable.
Yeah, everything's on.
Why is it trying to climb constantly? It's literally fighting me.
Because I just put all the flaps out probably. It's giving us extra lift.
Terrain. Terrain.
Do you want to start your turn now and descend?
Terrain. Oh, up.
We're going to be way high.
You should be right as long as you descend down this.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
Right.
Think rate.
Yeah, bring it around to the right. Where are you going? Where are you going? There we go. Nice. Look at that.
So this is going to find a bit of height as well. I was thinking that's
Terrain.
oh, this is going to be fun.
Terrain. 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 Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Terrain.
They're actually showing us on the glide scope actually.
Not sure how.
Now it's showing a bit below, a bit low.
Alright.
Now we're back on. A bit low.
And that office is probably fighting me.
400. 300.
Get ready with the water throttle.
200.
Yeah. Remember, we have to move it slightly so it recognises it as well.
100. 50, 40,
Think rate.
30,
Think rate.
Put a balloon in there.
10,
Be heavy.
10,
We'll get down.
Eventually.
Nicely done.
80 knots.
I'll start cleaning up. Oh, we got down.
That was eventful.
That was an unflyable aircraft.
That was properly unflyable. It was like fighting trying to go down. It was unbelievable. Oh, what's going on with it? Something well out of sync between
There was a tad.
between the two machines, I think.
731 feet a minute, touchdown.
Nice.
My scenery's working well though.
Really?
Hmm.
Despite it not loading.
Apparently.
That was really disorienting doing that approach. Pitch
Oh.
black.
Yeah, maybe we should just do it in daytime.
You can see why they only do it in daytime. Right. Can you see any aircraft?
No. So I've disconnected.
I've got aircraft.
I disconnected from the network.
So I've got loads of parked aircraft, so I'm just going to dump it somewhere. Well, there isn't one.
Oh, has he got the stat?
I don't understand why I've got aircraft and you haven't. It's like
I know on this scenery you can
makes
enable
its own
static aircraft, can't you?
update.
Parking brake on. Let's file this. I'll shut the engines down.